You cannot pour from an empty cup. So stop trying to help everybody but yourself. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Revise, Refine, and Realign. Today's a little reminder to stop helping everybody but yourself. Something that can happen when we're going through a tough time ourselves, when we're not really sure how to help ourselves and we don't really want to help ourselves, we can turn our attention to somebody else and somebody else's problems. Because when you're in a state like that, you know how these people feel, but there's something in you that wants to prove that you can help all of these people. When this is how I thought, I felt like a failure when I was not able to help them. I was hard on myself and I was not able to help them because they didn't make the right choice, because they didn't take my advice, because they didn't make the right decision. And it made me feel like all of the work that I put into this investment, which isn't a fair way to see it, had gone to waste. I was in situationships after situationships trying to fix people. I got into a relationship where I was trying to fix somebody. I thought, you know what? Wow, look at all these problems. I can have a field day with this. I can fix him. Guess what? No, I couldn't. And I also couldn't fix my friends or the other people along the way. I was focusing on everybody but myself because it was easy. Because maybe you feel this way too. I think that this is the main problem, but this is just my experience. So let me know if you also feel this way. I feel like a lot of people who are trying to fix other people's problems instead of their own try to do it because we want to see that it's possible to heal ourselves. So we try to do it through other people because we're too scared to do it for ourselves, because we're afraid that it won't work if we do it for ourselves, or we're afraid it's too hard and we don't want to face that trauma, we don't want to face all the scary stuff. So we feel like if we can do it through a friend or a love interest or just a random person on the street, we feel like if we can help them, then maybe some way we're helping ourselves through them, or maybe we're proving to ourselves that we can do it for ourselves. It's hard to pinpoint exactly why I did it, but I just knew that it was some type of fulfilling thing, and it was almost addictive. It was almost addictive to see this, to do this, to try to help everybody but me. And it was hypocritical for me to be getting mad at these people for not making the right choices when I wasn't even making the right choice. I wasn't even focusing on myself at all. I wasn't pouring from a full cup. I wasn't able to help these people. I wasn't able to just give them genuine advice because I needed them to take it. I needed them to take that advice. I needed them to heal so that I could see that it was possible for me to do too, based off of my advice. And if I'm the one giving the advice, then I must be on the right track, right? And then that must mean that I can fix myself if I can fix them. You know what? But it never worked that way. I got into a relationship thinking I can fix them. There was problems here, there, everywhere. Literally everywhere. But I was like it too. I would attract people in with problems. I loved to see it, honestly, because I was like, oh great, another person I can fix. And I thought that, wow, it's like such a great investment. When I looked at other people's problems, I saw something that was easier to fix because it was more surface level. For me, they didn't have the backstory because I wasn't them. I wasn't them experiencing all the little things that went along with it. I could just see the surface level thing, and for that, rather than looking deep into all of the problems that have been built up over time and all of the things attached to it, it was easy just to look at it and be like, oh, this is a surface level problem, just do this, you're fine, like whatever, like problem solved. Because for me, I had the deep surface level problems, and I was like, or deep below the surface level, whatever. I had the much deeper problems with lots of stuff. So it was just easier to look at the other people's problems and be like, that's just such an easy problem, you can just fix that like that. You can't even fix mine like that. My thoughts about it were just all over the place, and like, yeah. But especially as empaths, but it's so hard because we feel so much and we understand what these people are going through, and it's hard to watch it. And even after I have been like working through inner work and stuff, I still find myself wanting so badly to fix these people's problems and for them to just like know. But you can't know. They don't just know, they have to learn it. And sometimes you can give really good advice, and sometimes it can save somebody from having to learn a lesson the hard way. But they already had to have had a certain amount of knowledge to get them to that point. Some people just have to go through the hard lesson, and you know, it sucks to have to watch these people struggle. It sucks to see that you can't just fix this problem for them, but it really is almost like an addictive cycle. For me, it really felt like it was. But the thing is that you're the most important person around here. You cannot fill somebody else's cup from an empty cup. Your cup must be overflowing in order for you to spare any from yours. And I know, you know what, you might think, oh, that's selfish, whatever. Until you've done the inner work, you don't understand that it's so important to have your cup completely full. And you can pour the overflowing stuff into somebody else's cup, because you can't be taking away from you to give to somebody else. That's why self-love is so important. So this is a shorter message, but it's just really important. Rather than trying to fix somebody else's problems, you need to focus on your own first. And I know that's hard to hear, and I know it's hard to do, but you just got to do it, because I know those problems that you have are deep and scary, and it's easier to fix somebody else's or try to fix somebody else. But you know how disappointing it is when you see that it didn't work, that all that effort you put in didn't work. When I went into my relationship and I thought I was doing like all this great work, not really, because it wasn't really working all that well, but I thought I did something. And then once we ended the relationship, I found out that they're pretty much right back where they were. So it was a waste of time. It's a waste of time to try to solve somebody else's problems for them. It's not your problem to solve. Your problem to solve is your own problems. Those are your problem to solve. And then you can give people knowledge and wisdom based on that if they are open to it. But you can't force feed people knowledge and information, because they won't take it. They can't digest the information that they're not ready to hear. When they're ready to hear that knowledge, they'll hear it, they'll understand it. And you know what, maybe it might take a little while for them to understand, but they'll get to the point where they do. Probably. Some people don't learn the lessons that they need to, some people never will learn the lessons they need to, and that's just the truth of the matter. But don't be that person that never learns their lesson, that never works through their trauma. You're allowed to enjoy life. You deserve to enjoy life. But it does take a courageous step forward into the trauma to work through it. Because you can't ignore it. Because it'll never go away, no matter how many people you try to fix or think you did fix. It's never going to fix yours. So what you need to do is go inward and fix your own problems before you're able to help other people with theirs. Because once you're able to fix your own problems, you're actually going to know what worked. You're going to have more information on the matter. How are you supposed to give people good advice when you don't even fix your problems? Would you want to take advice from you? And I mean, you know what? Sometimes we are actually giving really good advice, because it's the advice we know we should be taking. So if that's the case, and you know your advice is damn good, take your own advice. Take a step back from helping other people, invest in yourself, and then you can go back and help people. But just don't overdo it, and don't expect to fix people's problems. Give advice, and don't try to force people to fix their problems. And that's something I'm still trying to get into my brain. So that's all I have to say for today. I felt like I needed to get this message across. It doesn't really feel like something I normally would want to focus on, but for some reason this has been an easy topic to cover today, and I just wanted to make a video. So this is what came to me. So this is the message I'm sharing, because I'm sure that there is somebody that needs to hear it, because I know that there's more people like me who experience this, and I know there's lots of people who do this. So I hope this could help you. My channel is all about inner work content, self-love, self-improvement, and we're gonna do a little bit about feminine energy and stuff. I'm still learning. I'm still figuring out what's gonna go good with here. Thank you for watching. That's all I got for you today. So if you have any recommendations of videos that you would like me to cover, please comment them down below. If you like this video, if the other type of videos I do sound interesting to you, Please subscribe, please like this video so I know that it is getting to the right audience, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.